at Blackberries at that point in time. We didn't have that, and our cell phones didn't work, so we were all just kind of out there. And then I remember somehow ending up seeing on TV down more on Connecticut Avenue, there were TVs out, Mayflower Hotel. I remember I was with Sarah Taylor, who worked at the White House, and we were watching as standing with her when the buildings fell.
So when somebody says post 9/11 that we've been at war, and it's called the war on terrorism, do you generally agree with that concept?
I do, Senator, because Congress passed the authorization for use of military force, which is still in effect, and that was passed, of course, on September 14th, 2001, 3 days later.
Let's talk about the law in war. Is there a body of law called the law of armed conflict?
There is such a body, Senator.
Is there a body of law that's called basic criminal law?
Yes, Senator.
Are there differences between those two bodies of law?
Yes, Senator.
From an American citizen's point of view, do your constitutional rights follow you? If you're in Paris, does the Fourth Amendment protect you as an American from your own government?
From your own government, yes.
Okay. So, if you're in Afghanistan, do your constitutional rights protect you against your own government?
If you're an American in Afghanistan, you have constitutional rights as against the U.S. government.
Is there a long-standing...
That's long settled law.
Isn't there also a long-settled law that it goes back to the Eisenstrater case? I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, Johnson versus Eisentrager.
Right. That American citizens who collaborate with the enemy have considered enemy combatants.
They can be. They can be. They're sometimes criminally prosecuted, sometimes treated in the military.
Well, let's talk about can be. I think
under Supreme Court precedent.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a Supreme Court decision that said that American citizens who collaborated with Nazi saboteurs were tried by the military. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I think a couple of them were executed.
Yeah.
So if anybody doubts, there's a long-standing history in this country that your constitutional rights follow you wherever you go, but you don't have a constitutional right to turn on your own government and collaborate with the enemy of the nation. You'll be treated differently. What's the name of the case, if you can recall, that reaffirmed the concept that you could hold one of our...
I've been exploring the wireless world of Sprint.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Wednesday, September 5th. I was going to say August. September 5th, folks, all right? It's Wednesday evening. We're here. We got some new QAnon updates, breadcrumbs. The boards are back up, folks, all right? They were down for a few hours. I don't know if they were getting attacked, hacked. But they're up, all right? And we got a couple of new posts to go over. Actually, one of them links to the video that we just entered into. So, what'd you guys think of that? That was like earlier today. That was Kavanaugh. You had Lindsey Graham questioning him. Guy's very well knowledged in the post 9/11 laws, traitors, treason. You're getting this. This is what we've been talking about, folks, for some of these bad actors, some of these people that are going down under these same things. And then he brought up maybe sometimes in military court, military tribunals. I mean, they got into it. Not arguing, but just got into the meat of some of the things that are that we're talking about ourselves. So take that as another little sign of something. All right, we're gonna get into that. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I'm Michael, the host of the Patriot Hour update video here for you tonight and most nights. We are entering into some crazy times, folks. It's a great time to be alive. We're so glad you can join us. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, ring the bell, toggle the switch to work with you and your device. After the video, maybe take a look at the comment section. leave a comment. We love them. We love all the comments. It's we got a lot of patriots here, a lot of smart patriots from around the globe. All right, you can be a patriot no matter where you are. It just means you believe in the right things for the people. Just truth, freedom, liberty. All right, that's what we promote here. It's our only agenda, folks. All right, we encourage you to think for yourselves. After the video, don't take anything we say 100%. Do your own research, connect your own dots, look at all the facts. We just help point you in the direction of the facts. And then we want you to research for yourself, watch lots of videos, read as much as you can, watch as much as you can, listen to everybody you can, but believe none of it until you can verify it in your own right. Whatever sits with you after you have all the facts, all the truth that you can, and then even sometimes you got to listen to the opposition, the lies. All right, that's how it works in the intelligence communities. You're gonna read everything, because if you only read a few things, and I already know what's gonna happen. Well, you didn't go through all of this over here yet. Oh, I already know just these couple of here. Man, I think I got it figured out. Well, you could be wrong. All right, you gotta read so much that you can get a well formulated idea of everything. Okay, folks, so let's not waste any more time. Let's jump in here to post. The last one I did would have been 2092. All right, 2092, and that came at 1408. All right, now we're going to go to 2093, which came at 1633, 4:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got a YouTube video here linked, which was the one that I brought the episode into. So there was that little video, and around the 26-minute mark. All right, that was like 32-minute video from earlier today. I think I started around the 25:10, 25:30 because they were talking about 9/11 a little bit. And with that coming up, I thought you guys would want to maybe hear that a little bit. Just crazy stuff, all right? 9/11 always brings up a little memory for myself. Okay, interesting line of questions. Normal, military law versus criminal law. Think executive order. Think HRC panic. Do you believe in coincidences? You have more than you know. All right, that was 2093 at 1633. Interesting line of questions, right? I agree. Normal? Hell no. Military law versus criminal law. Think of the executive order, folks, that we go over all the time, right? The human rights, Trump, executive, spell it right, executive orders. Using one hand here, trying to use two. Reach executive orders. I want the December 21st, 2017 human rights. All right, so executive order blocking the property of persons involved in serious human rights abuse or corruption, December 21st, 2017. All right, who could be mad at an executive order like this? Most of the time people are mad. They're executive orders that are things that they can't get done, so they make an executive order. This here, quietly put in, no media attention, almost an absolute blackout on anything to do with this. All right, it made a lot of people squeamish, nervous, shaking in their boots. Talks about taking all the property, all the assets, if you're found guilty of these crimes. All right, we're talking human rights abuse. That's human trafficking, sex trafficking, children, adults, just any human rights abuse, folks. All right. So think of that EO. Think of the HRC panic. Hillary Rodham. Do you believe in the coincidences? You have more than you know. Okay, so then we got a Donald Trump tweet here. Treason. I saw this earlier on my own. This is posted out of just treason, question mark. tried for treason. Crazy stuff, folks. All right, just scanning through there. Okay, now we're going to go to the last one here, 2095. This came at 1733. 1733, 533. I was just seeing what he did here. This one is from way back in February 21st. 2. What is a patriot? 1. All right. So patriot. 1. A person who loves sports and defends his or her country and interest with devotion. 2. A person who regards himself or herself as a defender, especially of individual rights and against presumed interference by federal government. Traitor. 1. A person who betrays another, a cause, or any trust. 2. A person who commits treason by betraying his or her country. Okay, that's very clear. All right, fellow patriots, what you are about to learn should not only scare you, but intensify your resolve to take back control of, in the brackets, freedom. The information that will become public will further demonstrate the criminals and corrupt pure evil abuse of power that the Hussein administration undertook in his joint efforts with domestic and foreign dignitaries. The snowball has begun rolling. There is no stopping it now. D5. All right, and the avalanche, the worst kind. Stay the course and trust the plan. Protective measures are in place. Remain brave. We knew this day would come. Check out this link. United we stand worldwide. Where we go one, we go all. We fight. Conspiracy no more. All right, and this video links to the best one, of course, every time. It's the one that happened in October. It's Trump and his talking about the corruption, the swamp, the Clintons, the machine, taking it down, stopping it. He says it all right there, folks. I mean, all out in the open, right against them. This movement is about this movement is about giving back the country to you, the people. Believe every word of it, all right? He hasn't said much that he hasn't tried to do, and he doesn't say things, and just like lots of them in the past where they say things, nobody does anything. They say things, it just sounds good. He is sticking to most of everything, all right? I mean, most of everything is because the things that haven't gotten done is because he has had too much opposition. The swamp, they're not allowing him to be 100% successful really quickly. It's an uphill battle with all the fake stuff going on around him. These first 2 years were, I'm surprised that anything really got done. All right, so protective measures in place. What could that mean? That would mean, folks, certain groups of people, and there's going to be pockets of things you would imagine when a lot of this comes out. There's going to be pockets of normies that won't accept the truth that's getting ready to come down. That is probably the most thing we got to worry about. The biggest threat is bigger cities where a lot of these people that were going to vote for Hillary are really bought into it. They like all the things that they're getting in these big cities. They don't have cars. The bikes are kind of there for free or very cheap. They've played into it the most. They got the most to kind of lose. But this is just about these people that they really trust, really like going down, and they might not be in any tune. Because if you only watch CNN, can you imagine, folks? CNN, I like to flip between CNN and MSNBC and a little bit of, CBS. Well, you're going to be screwed. You're going to get hit the hardest. You've been duped more than anybody by watching that. It's unfortunate. That's why we're supposed to have a lot of this red-pilled offline ready for use, and just in case things get a little bad. But Protective measures are in place. You got to remain brave, all right? You got to remain brave, remain strong. Put on your armor of God, okay? Have the truth around your waist, okay? United we stand, where we go one, we go all. We fight. All right, this is how it goes, all right? We fight, we get the truth out. Conspiracy no more, folks. We cannot can't accept the old norms, all right? I've said this before, the old ways. No more, no longer. Ancient hope. We're going to have the new peaceful world. It's going to be a new world just without all the order, all right? It's not a new world order. It's going to be a new world of freedom, peace. There could still be some bad people. A little bit of that is a natural flow, but just not the orchestrated amounts of levels that they have pushed upon us, perpetuated, made up. All right, it has been far too long. All right, I got some storms rolling in here this evening. So this video is just right about the mark. I'm going to shut down for a little bit just to protect anything. Otherwise, it can take down the whole room. No, I got protectors and stuff. But hey, you never know. Those are just for, safeguards. You don't want to just rock and roll. But it's supposed to pass by. I will be back. Most likely, I wanted to go over a couple other things I wanted to bring up. This is all very, very important. These posts here, folks. So what we're about to learn here, where we're getting at, the snowball is rolling. All right, it's rolling downhill. It's getting bigger, bigger, and bigger. It's an avalanche coming, folks. It started. There's no turning back. We all knew this day would come, and it is. It's here. Expect Trump to release the 20 FISA memos. And expect some other things happening. I've been looking into The Voice, these guys, not The Voice, the show, but True Voice or Simple Voice. It was an article. It was actually linked off the Tracy Bean's channel. Heard a lot of people talking, so I went to her channel. She was doing a lot of talking before she'd get into playing this skit. And at that point, I was looking down, and I found the full thing in her description box. And it took me to the original full uncut interview, and I had watched that. Very good stuff. These dudes are breaking the whole lid off of the Spygate, and expect some of that to be released on Friday. So this is a big, big week, folks, of lots of truth bombs, lots of truth coming out. And where that leads, we kind of all know. We got to keep moving forward, trusting the plan. Q tells us on Saturday, was it maybe Saturday or Sunday, D-class, and here we are, we got Trump D-classing. So just add that, like I said in the last video, throw it into the mix of just another confirmation, okay? One of the many, one of the several hundred confirmations, just another one, but a pretty big one. All right, I'm Mike. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you worldwide. And again, thanks for stopping by. Please like, share, comment, share across all of your social media platforms while we still have the time before it gets any worse, before it gets better. That's how it's going to happen, folks, all right? And the media will start reporting on all this stuff, like we said, from backwards up. They're going to be forced. Some of them will be gone. Others will be forced from the little bits of information upwards until it's just all they're talking about, because there won't be anything else to talk about. There'll be no defending the liberal undo. It's going to be a great next couple of weeks here. Lots of corruption. We just don't want all the fallout, the violence, the normies, all right? That's the only thing that this really has to do with. 99% of us don't supposedly know what's going on. And there's going to be, Now, at this point, lots of us are awake. Lots of us know what's going on. But there's still a lot. You know them. I know them. What about those people? It's not going to just be a game of I told you so. You don't want to. That gets nowhere. All right. Some people you can do that to and they'll be fine. Others will be emotionally, psychologically, their world will be shattered. So get some information for those and try to help console here soon. All right. We're going to give them facts. Here soon, folks, you'll be arguing nothing but facts with people. You'll be arguing, getting the story straight. So let me get this right. Hillary, da-da-da, and their kids, and da-da-da. And you're like, yes. And, people will be arguing that stuff, I would imagine. All right, I'm Mike. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you. We'll see you back here real soon as the storm rolls in. All right. The storm is upon us, folks. All right, it's coming down. This is just another sign. God bless, and we'll see you back here real soon on the next Patriot Hour update.
You know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed